Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Hello. As soon as I speak, I can see my levels, they're not moving. And hello, welcome in. Hello. Margot, thank you for telling me. Beware, welcome in. Margot, it's lovely to see you. Seven Glory, welcome back. Beware, Rosalarita, who else is in here? Give me a holla. Hello, happy Wednesday. Little sneak attack. It was kind of sneaky, but not so sneaky because you knew, I told you on Monday that we were streaming today. Hey, Delirium. We have some fun. We're going to be making some gluten-free cookies, some gluten-free pancakes, I think, to start. We've got a friend staying with us, Nicole, and she's gluten-free, so we're going to try and make some gluten-free pancakes. I printed the recipes out on Monday, and I've got to find where they are. Welcome in. I'm doing good. Had a really good sleep. You know when you wake up and you think, oh my gosh, did I sleep in? Like that was a really great sleep. And then you keep thinking, waiting for your alarm. And you're like, maybe it's the middle of the night. And so that's like how I woke up this morning. I had such a good sleep. And I thought that originally I felt like I slept through my alarm. And then I thought I'd woken up like at 3 o'clock or something and then I could go keep sleeping. It was really weird. And I don't know what time it was. I slept for a little bit longer and then my alarm went off. So it was good. Great. Gluten-free ramen. Interesting. Okay. So, Sylvan Glory, you're gluten-free? I'd love to hear what you like to make, what products you use. Big Daddy, welcome back. Before we go into today's stream, let's go back to the last time on, show what we did on the last stream. I'm just going to do some cleaning. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a bit gross in here. Feeling gears, welcome in. Found out a couple of years ago, I get nauseous after I have gluten. Yeah. I was saying to Nicole and Exceed this week that I have a feeling that I have some type of intolerances, but even if I find out that I do, I don't know if I could ever give it up. I don't know if feeling good is better than eating bread. I just love bread and I love gluten and there's just so much stuff that I don't want to give up. But I was thinking maybe in moderation, but I think that makes it worse. Because if you eat primarily gluten-free and then occasionally you have gluten, you feel terrible. Whereas if you just keep the gluten at a constant level, then you just don't realize that you feel sick. Your body just doesn't have a time to recover and feel good from the gluten-free. I don't know. Anyway, yesterday or Monday stream we did garlic and rosemary no-knead bread from the website. I have it here. I have to take photos of it, so we can't eat anymore. But it is delicious. It's really easy and really, really delicious. You can make all different variations of it. And it's just something that you mix the night before and then bake it in the morning. You can't get easier than no-knead bread. Excuse me, I have hiccups. I drank water way too quickly before. We did butter chicken from First Things First. And also we made the potato salad from First Things First as well. We made a little tweak because Nicole, who's there, bought us some products from the USA. And one of them was dill and mustard. And so I used that in the potato salad. It was delicious. I think that's what Exceed will have for lunch today. We introduced Nicole to fairy bread. She thought it was a bit ho-hum, a bit simple. And then we also showed you all the gifts that we received from Nicole and her parents in California. So yeah, it was a lovely stream. Thank you for those who have supported the stream on Monday. So many subs, resubs, gifted subs, raids as well. Really appreciate people joining the community. Next stream, if you didn't know, next stream is the mystery box. So it is your opportunity. Today is the last day you can get into this month's mystery box. So every sub, gifted sub, resub, tip of $5 or 500 bits will get you an entry into the mystery box. So of course, gifting multiple subs, tipping multiple dollars, or cheering multiple bits will get you multiple entries, and I'd love that. But I'd love to see more entries today because it's a bit weak, guys. Come on, I need a bit more challenge. Just a little bit easy. Yes, so in 4 days and 23 hours. 4 days. Oh yeah, it seems so far away. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah. All right. So that's next time on. Good morning, Liz. Lol Manzi, welcome in. All right, let me just. There we go. It's a sad day. Oh no, it's not. It's not a sad day. We got the GoPro new connector, but it didn't charge last night. It was a bit weird. So I did say we've got this camera again today. Even though we haven't cooked much, the stove still gets messy. That's why I hate the black stove. If people ask me about things like in the kitchen, what I would change if we did it again next time, and maybe one day we will change it, I would get induction stove. I love gas, but I hate cleaning it. Like, I really hate cleaning that stovetop. I'm collecting, Aussies, I'm collecting food in this basket, like in this bag, to send back with Nicole to California for her parents. I don't know if I should show. No, it'll be fun. So, TV snacks. I got a malt TV snacks, Maltesers, obviously, good trend, malt. Darryl Lee raspberry twists. Favourites. Smarties, because Australian Smarties are different to North American Smarties. So they're like knockoff M&Ms type thing. That's what we grew up with kids, and they come in little boxes like this, little paper boxes, and you open up and then dump the Smarties. Scotch fingers. So these are shortbread. These are one of my favourite cookies. And we went to the food trucks last night, and they had a stall with black garlic and different products, different spice mixes and stuff like that. And so I bought this for Jules, which is black garlic fusion. So it is a mixture of black garlic powder, roasted garlic powder, and sea salt flakes. They make it all from their farm. There's like no chemicals, no preservatives, things like that. And so I think that this will be really nice. I got one for myself. And so just like how you would usually use salt, it's garlic salt, but a black garlic salt as well. So I think that would be nice. They look like sweet tarts. Sweethearts. Oh, that's Smarties. I just got some Smarties from Canada this week. These ones, Liz? Yeah. You need to add a box of shapes in there. I want to try them. They're not in the US. That's a good idea. We'll get a few different types of shapes, because there's been quite a few products that are Australian that Nicole can't eat, so we should send them home. with her so the family can have them. All right. I didn't know Canada had Smarties. Interesting. All right. I need to do something. Check this out. Hold on. It's turned off. There we go. Look what we were sent last week. We've got two. This one here and one's in Exceed's office. Isn't it so dope? And I'm wearing my Elgato shirt today. They sent us so much merch. Hey, Jules. They sent us so much merch. So we have hoodies, shirts, hats. It's so dope. Yesterday, when we went on the boat, I had an Elgato hoodie on with a Elgato hat, and I was repping them hard. So if you guys don't know, we were sponsored by Elgato. It's a company that we've loved for a long time. And last year, they approached us and wanted to sponsor our content, and nearly all of the equipment that we use, from lights, camera stands, cam links, just like there's so much. Stream decks, all Elgato, and it's just a great way to level your content up. And really, it's a great way to add some professionalism. The reason why I am quite passionate about their products is because showing outside of gaming, like how you can use it in a creative setting for those that are painting streamers, art streamers, cooking streamers, be able to utilize their equipment in a different way, and I'm very passionate about that. And I know you guys love it as well. So !Elgato, thank you, Roselli. Check out their link. And if there's anything you can purchase, if you want to purchase, you can purchase through that link, or check out Amazon and ask any questions about stuff that we use. Feel free. I'm open book. All right. They get all the British, Canada get all the English British candies too. Okay. I was telling Nicole that in Australia, lollies are like everything candies that aren't chocolate, and then you have chocolates. Like we refer to them as chocolates, anything with chocolate, like, chocolate covered or whatever. And then you've got candies. Then you've got lollies. So lollies is kind of like your sugar-based stuff, like your toffees and your gummies, things like that. It's all lollies. And then you've got like chocolate bars. Like you guys call them candy bars, we call them chocolate bars. It's like your Mars bar, your Tweaks, things like that. They're all chocolate bars. But yes, Jules, I'm happy you missed it, because we were showing some of the stuff that we're sending back to America for you. And we were tossing up. I don't know if I should say it now. I'm like, now Jules is here as a surprise. I think it should be a surprise, but I'm not sure. Because Jules lives in like a wine region, and we were like, do we send her wine because she already has wine, and should that be a thing from our area, or should we send her other things like chocolates and food products and things like that? So I need your opinions, guys. Should we send wine? Wine is always the answer. Jules, do you drink red wine? Is there a specific wine that you like? I'm pretty sure. Hey Google, what is the Margaret River region known for?
On the website australiasouthwest.com, they say the Margaret River region is the most awarded fine wine region in Australia and is home to pristine beaches, tall timber kauri forests, renowned surf breaks and ancient underground caves, making it one of the most unique destinations in the world.
Hey Google, what type of wine is Margaret River known for? I think it's Shiraz.
On the website australianwine.com, they say, Margaret River has built a global reputation for its outstanding Chardonnay and Cabernet Sauvignon thanks to two scientists and a tenacious community of trailblazing winemakers, many of whom had never made wine before. Today there are around 150 wineries producing more than their fair share of premium Australian wine.
Okay, Cab Sav and Chardonnay. I hope you, Jules, do you like Cabernet Sauvignon and Chardonnay, or do you have a preference? They don't drink gin, I don't think, but I think they do drink whiskey. I think Dean or Marmon drinks whiskey, So we have an idea for that. But so our region, I didn't know that our region is the most awarded in Australia. I didn't know that because there's the middle of Australia, the South Australia is the Barossa Valley, and that's really well regarded. And then over the east coast, you've got the Yarra Valley as well, and also the Hunter Valley. So we'll have to try here. Whites tend to give me a headache. Okay. Interesting. All right. So we'll have to try some reds. There is one that I wanted, my favourite wine from down there.
Good morning, Molly.
What just happened?
Chat, Miss Molly
Flossie, thank you for 16 months. Floss, 16 months give you a new resub, gives you an entry into the mystery box. So let me know your ingredient. We're going to fill this up today because it's on Monday. Liz, thank you for gifting to Jules. Really appreciate you. Yes. Add wine tasting. Yeah, so that's the thing is like, I get a bit nervous of that wine. That's a good one, Liz. Not nervous, but I get like I was thinking, it's like, do we give a wine? Like, it's better to give a product that we like, that we've been to. Do you know what I mean? Like that I take if we go to with Nicole to like wine tastings or whatever, try like to buy a bottle from there, but we don't have the time to get to the wine region. So we'll see what we can do. See if we can find some tastings or something nice. There's more than enough bottle shops and stuff to go around. So Liz, wine. Is peach wine a thing? No. I want to try peach wine. I love dessert sweet wines. I'm a big fan of like a Pedro Ximénez or a, I don't know how to pronounce it, but like all of the fortified wines. Oh, yeah. I would prefer them over normal wine. Big fan of like sweet wine. When we were in South Australia, there was a strawberry Moscato from Seppetsfield. Oh, it's beautiful. I still have dreams about that. But there is the wine region is about 3-4 hours away from us, Margaret River, and there is a small Italian winery, and they do this beautiful Tempranillo. It is magnificent. It is so nice. And they came over from Italy, and I think it's like second generation, and they've like stuck to old traditional Italian forms of making wine. And Exceed and I went there maybe about 7 or 8 years ago. We did a tour, and it was just the wife and husband and their dog, and they would just make the beautiful wines. It was so nice. Okay, Flossie, raspberries. You're the third person that's raspberries this week. I love it. It gives me more opportunity to get it. I can't drink any wine I'm allergic to. I'm allergic. It's one of those things that I take, and if we're going to a winery or alcohol in general, but wine more so, I take antihistamine before because I'm the same with just headache. Is that what you get? Do you get headache? Last time I was in Margaret River, I did a winery and brewery tour. Quite a few people got really messy by the end of it. Yeah, I think they go in too hard. I would like to do a tour, like a guided tour or like go on a bus, because we have done driving ourselves, but you always have to have a designated driver, and it's a little bit hard because one person can't do the tasting or can't really get involved. So it is nice going on a bus, and then you can, really live into the tastings and enjoy yourself. All right, thank you, Floss, and thank you so much, Liz. My throat gets all itchy and I start coughing. Oh, okay, sulfites or something. I get the same way with too much champagne or balsamic. Yeah, okay. I'm not worried about champagne because I do not like way too dry. I don't know how people drink champagne. It's like that and martinis. I don't know how people drink really dry martinis. Yuck. You went on a bus? Nice. I can drink cognac fine though, which is strange. Interesting. Well, my grandma says that she thinks that she has a sulfur allergy or intolerance, and what she will do is they have to be processed with egg or milk, and then that, like European wines, she said that she's okay with, but if they're not processed with egg or milk or vegan ones, she can't drink. They make her flare up. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason, if she knows what she's talking about. Maybe she does. Treated myself with some sushi. Ooh, gluten-free soy sauce. Nice. They should have tea or coffee tastings for the drivers. Yeah. Some places I've seen where they have like designated driver, they'll give you a free like non-alcoholic cider or juice or something like that, and you get a free drink, which is nice. I think that's lovely to feel like you're included. Speaking of cider, we were, so Nicole is from California, and we were showing her some videos on YouTube last night, just watching some of our usual YouTubers. And then we thought we would search YouTube videos for Placerville, which is the area that they are from, and the Sacramento area. And the what's it called? The place that Nicole works, we were actually watching a video, like a YouTube video, and Nicole pops up. She was in this like YouTube video. She'd had no idea. It was at her workplace, and she was pouring some cider, and she was in it. I know Placerville. I lived in Sacramento for years. Yeah, it's amazing. Beautiful area, the Sacramento area, greater Sacramento area. It's wonderful, and I'm very excited to. I didn't know it was so close to. I didn't know it was so close to Tahoe area, but definitely we're going to visit. And Napa Valley, I think it's a few hours away, but very keen. I said to Exceed last night, I was like, every year, Jules and Marmon should come and visit us, and then we go there. But very keen to go and visit. When we can organise it, I think maybe 2024. I don't know. I don't know what the next few years will hold. Maybe we'll have to we might have a kid. Maybe we'll be kidless. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into some food. We're going to do a deep dive into Discord, show what the community has been cooking and eating. Okay. Here we go. So, if you're joining us for the first time, at the start of every stream, we do a deep dive and we show you what our community has been cooking and eating for the previous few days. So this is Beware chicken salad, homemade chicken salad with inside croissants, caprese pasta salad. Ooh, this is nice. Look at that. Croissants. This looks really good. Do you know I made chicken salad on stream a few times years ago? I don't remember what was in it, but there's a few community members that make it consistently now. Like I know Mouse is one of them. She loves it, but I don't remember what I put in it. I'll have to find a video or a VOD or something, recording of what I put in it, because I know it was delicious, but I don't remember after so long. We were always making different things, and it's hard to remember to go back, like what was in it. We moved on, forgot that memory, replaced with new stuff, new favorites. Beware My Brain also posted fancy cheese from Aldi, I feel like you could make some type of fantastic dessert with it, but it is tasty as it is, not overly goaty, not sweet either. Goat milk cheese, double cream, say Amarillo cherry. Ooh, goat's cheese with cherry sounds good. Well, one actually has first things first Greek seasoning as well as mayo and relish. Interesting. Okay. You put relish. Okay, when you say relish, can you post me a photo of like what your relish looks like, what relish you're talking about? Because I'm very interested. So in here, you put first things first Greek seasoning, mayo, relish. I can imagine it'll be yummy. This was really cool. I was really impressed with this. Shock Value said, Molly inspired me to try some photo stuff with her stop frame drink stream. So I made a photo of my burger creation. Food is real, but the kitchen is AI generated. Look at that burger. Spectacular. The plate was real as well, I'm assuming. Dang, Shock, that looks good. Lettuce, beef, cheese, onion, need pickles. Thank you, Beware. No recipe this week because we've got Nicole here. I feel terrible sitting in my office for too long. So I haven't had time to, I'm prioritizing Nicole, so I'm not taking really spending too much time on work stuff or website stuff. So this recipe I just reposted so you guys can be inspired and make it. It's really delicious. Because Grumpy Gamer made it for her husband's birthday, and they both said best carrot cake they've ever made. So I'd love to see some more people making it and reviewing it, please. Pretty please. Because I personally, Exceed and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Nito burrito, lentil bolognese, jacket potato. Yum. We went to food, what are they called? I need to post my photos. We went to the food trucks last night. There was only like a quarter of the amount that there usually is, and they were in a different area. I don't understand why. Maybe, I just realized, maybe because they thought it was going to be rainy and the grass would be wet. I don't know. Anyway, there was a whole, like a jacket potato, roast potato van, and you could get loaded potatoes. I thought you guys would like that. Margot sesame steak and slaw. Ooh. What kind, was this HelloFresh? This was like a HelloFresh meal. Looked good. Yum. What kind of sauce? Did you make the sauce yourself or was it already pre-made? I hopped on TikTok trend the other day and was very pleasantly surprised at how good it was. Pizza lava toast. Big Daddy Pirates, you're going to have to repost that, like a video or something. I've never heard of pizza lava toast. Kaz made the garlic scape. They're pronounced scapes, aren't they? Pesto with fresh mozzarella on bread, toasted. Ooh, that looks nice. They're like little mushroom. I don't know. They're just so perfect. Yeah. Jacket potato. You've never heard the term jacket potato? Okay, so that's what we grew up with. Potato cooked in its jacket, like a whole roast. You roast potatoes whole. You cut off the top and then you load them up. Yeah. Sometimes you can serve a jacket potato with your roast dinner, and it's just a potato cooked in its skin. Call it a jacket potato. I love that. Thank you for letting me know. Because so often I never realize that you guys don't call them similar names. Yeah. I need to. Hey Google, add tissues to my shopping list. The lights, because they're so bright, they make my nose.
I added tissues to the list called shopping.
They're very bright. Make my nose run. Dill peppers, it's been a while since I posted, but here's chicken and asparagus with onion. Nice. Looks yummy. Chicken breast, maybe? That's a baked potato in our vernacular. Baked potato. Okay. And then do you call it a loaded potato when it's got stuff on top of it? Kate found this vanilla passion fruit slice. So I'm going to have to find this because Nicole has said, she was like, is passion fruit big like in Australia? And I'm like, no, not really. She was like, I keep seeing it everywhere, like passion fruit flavoured everything. And I've never paid attention, but we have passion fruit chocolate, passion fruit soda, passion fruit spreads, heaps of passion fruit stuff, which I didn't even realise that if you said to me, is passion fruit a thing? I'm like, nah. But now I keep seeing it everywhere. We're going to try this one. So it's dairy milk chocolate with passion fruit flavoured jelly and a vanilla flavoured cream. Interesting. Looks good. Thank you, Kate. I'm always keen to see new things. All right. What else we got? We went to brunch yesterday. We were going to take Nicole to a beautiful seaside brewery, but they weren't open. So we went to another place. Still got a beautiful view. Exceed had, why is it so small? Exceed had cheeseburger, and I had eggs Florentine. So ciabatta toast with spinach, salmon, poached eggs, and hollandaise. And then Nicole had a vegetarian breakfast. So it's a vegetarian version of the big breakfast, which is kind of a full English, very big in Australia. So you've got wilted spinach, mushrooms, eggs, a roasted tomato, hash browns, halloumi, baked beans, and toast. And then she had a green tea with oat milk. Hey, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, guys, where's your photos? The last photo before Nicole was 5 o'clock yesterday. Where's your photos? Sweet relish. Okay. Hey Google, add sweet relish to my shopping list, like pickle relish. Okay.
Got it. I added sweet relish to the list called shopping.
I'll have to have a look out. Because we have different types of relish, like chutney and relish. I think chutney is vegetables. I always get confused between like chutney and relish. What like the difference is. I need to post some photos. Give me 2 seconds. So let me find this. So Exceed and I had, I didn't get a picture of Nicole's food because Nicole got her food before us, and she started eating. And so it was really dark. Like these photos were with flash. So Exceed had steak and frites. So it was beautiful flank steak sliced with like a garlic herb butter, and then on chips on top. It was nice. And then I did the wrong thing. I accidentally ordered too much. I ordered 2 chicken bao because I was meant to be sharing with Exceed, but I ordered too much. So this is a pork bao. This was the best. And there was pork underneath here with like peanut sprinkles. It was like peanut butter, like or a peanut pork bao. It was really nice. They were huge. They were like this big as well. So they were bigger than I was expected, and I ordered too much. So I accidentally ordered 2 chicken. I didn't like them as much. And then they had pork dumplings. Again, Exceed doesn't really usually eat pork, so he didn't really enjoy them. But they had this weird sauce on them that was like this sweetened honey soy sauce. No. So the best thing for me was definitely this pork bowl. Delish. So everyone, thank you for sharing. Okay. So remember, Fiesta Box, get in there, help support the channel as well, help support me and the community, and trying to find the recipe for pancakes, gluten-free 1 cup pancakes from Jamie Oliver. So I have gluten-free flour. This is from Aldi. And we're going to try gluten-free pancakes for Nicole. So you want 1 heaped cup of self-raising. Oh, that's right. I'll make it in self-raising. 1 heaped cup. It's that 250 grams is more like, is like 1.5 cups. 1 cup of milk, egg. So it's just egg, gluten-free self-raising flour, and milk. No sugar. I'm going to add some tiny little bit of sweetness in there. What am I coming here? Baking powder. And we need 1 egg. I bought some ketchup, man, a sweet soy, and now that I've tasted it, I have no clue what you would want this on. Apparently I'm crazy. Ketchup mayonnaise is good on ramen noodles. Like it's really nice for drizzled over ramen noodles to make it like, what am I thinking that the ramen's called? Oh, I forget the name. You know, the packets, mee goreng. If you want to make mee goreng, make Indonesian-inspired ramen noodles. It's really good. Thank you, yes, that's it, mee goreng. On stir fries, it's really nice. In satay sauce, you can use ketchup mayonnaise. All right, so we need a bowl. Let's go with this one. So 250 grams. Berries would be great in the pancakes too, I think. I might try and put them on top because I'm a little bit nervous about the texture of how they'll turn out. So 250 grams. This is squished. There's no recipes on this, does it? Shortbread biscuits, gluten-free shortbread biscuits, but nothing else. Okay. So this is a recipe from Jamie Oliver, and this product is called Hasno gluten-free flour. It's from Aldi, and when we did our gluten-free month last year, it was like the best gluten-free flour that I liked. But that being said, I haven't gone back to it. I don't really. Gluten-free is hard, man. It's real hard. All right. Let's go. So 250 grams. How many of you guys are gluten intolerant, celiac, just like to, live a gluten-free life? Is it something that I should cater to, that I should try? Okay. Do you guys want more recipes? Sylvan, you do gluten-free? Jules, do you do gluten-free? So this is maize starch, rice flour, tapioca starch, rice bran thickener. Causes so much inflammation in you as well. It's interesting to learn that it's so interesting that like celiac or gluten intolerance is in Western, more like white culture, white people. Morning. Whereas Asian, like the Asian population, yeah, it's genetic, yeah. So Asian culture, it's not a thing, like to have a gluten intolerance. It's really interesting. Bloody white people. Okay, 250 grams of that. We're gonna try 2 teaspoons. I don't know. I'll start with 2 teaspoons of, I'm a bit nervous. Two teaspoons of plain flour. I actually was listening to a podcast last week where it was found out that actually 1% of people really have a gluten intolerance, and the majority of people who find discomfort or inflammation actually have an allergy to a different thing within the gluten items. Interesting, okay. Yeah, so it's rarer than people think. And I also think that there's also that misinformation about gluten being, like gluten-free diets being healthy for you. It's the same as where people go sugar-free and they substitute different types of sugar for refined sugar, like white sugar, where it's still a carbohydrate. So even if you're going to use maple syrup or agave, it's still sugar, like it's still glucose. Like it's not as refined, but it's still not. Did they say what different things were triggering the symptoms, Liz? Good morning. All right. So, pancakes. I'll post it in Discord. Thank you, Liz. See what that looks like. Yeah, it's not too bad. I gotta change the color balance, but okay. So here we got gluten-free flour, baking powder. We're gonna add a cup of milk and an egg. We're trying something new. Oat milk as well. So we buy Oatly. It seems to be the one that Exceed likes the best. We buy it from Costco in bulk. It works out cheaper. It's not the cheapest oat milk out there, but it's creamy. It's really nice in coffee. Okay. We said we would drive, when we picked Nicole up, we were like, is it weird? I said to Exceed, I was like, when we pick Nicole up, we can go to Costco, because I need to like go, when we go up there, Costco's right next to the airport. There's a Costco next to the airport. And Exceed was like, we can't take an American to an American store. And I was like, yes, we can. We can show her how different it is. Oatly's really good. Yeah. They also have a oat cream that I think I want to try. She does love Costco. Yeah. So we'll see. Tomorrow is our big day. I think we're going to go up the coast to like a famous beach. We're going to go to either Cottesloe or Scarborough, beautiful beaches. And then we're going to come back into Perth. We're going to go to the zoo at some time, I'm not sure. And we're going to do a big day of sightseeing and go around different places. So in the next, today, tomorrow, Friday, it's going to be a big day of sightseeing, trying new things, might find a distiller. It's going to be good. Go and see my grandparents at some stage as well. The next 3 days are going to be big. All right. And take her to the city, inside the city, the CBD, which is, we would call CBD, you guys call downtown. It's kind of the central business district. Love my photos. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, B-Sheds. Appreciate it. Okay, oat milk, egg, a little bit of sugar. About a tablespoon. Look at this. Okay. this in here. Make our pancake batter. Just joining us, we're going to attempt gluten-free pancakes. Never done this before, but I think it'll be good. Hey Google, turn on Alexa. Make Nicole a cup of tea.
Sure, turning Alexa on.
All right. So already noticing in here, there isn't like a fat. There's no like butter or oil, which is going to make a drier pancake. So there's so many things in me that wants to tweak the recipe. I've already added a little bit of sugar, but we'll make one pancake and we'll see what it's like. But I want to add some like melted butter or some neutral flavored oil, but it's not my recipe. And everyone gives me a hard time for mollifying recipes, tweaking them. But my cooking knowledge, there's like an alert going off. It's like, it doesn't have any fat content. Like you've got the egg, but they're going to be like drier pancakes. You still want to add some moisture. In my regular pancake recipe, you'll find melted butter. Oh God, it's like real stodgy. And this is another thing that I'm noticing is we've added a heaped cup of gluten-free self-raising flour, or gluten-free flour. It's dependent on brands, right? Because no gluten-free flour is the same compared to plain flour. It all comes from wheat, whereas the proportions and things are very different. So this is quite thick. So I think we might need to add some more milk or water, maybe even the oil. Look at that. Collar Wide, welcome in. We've been streaming for 58 minutes. We did last time on All Things Food, and now we're making pancakes. And that's your 30-second recap. No, we've also got our Fiesta box. So each sub, resub, gifted sub, $5 or 500 bits goes into here. So you get for if you gift a sub or you tip $5, you get a ticket. You get to choose an ingredient and it goes in here. And then next Monday I pull it out and I have to cook with it. Challenge. Also, mods. We have a sale. The sale went live today. We have up to 50% off merch. Massive sale. So support the channel, buy something that you would like. It doesn't include shipping, so it's 50% off the actual physical items. Ebooks aren't on sale, but buy your holiday gifts now. It's a great way to support the channel. It's a great way to support me, keep me doing what I'm doing. So up to 50% off. What a bargain. Okay, gonna have to add more. Christmas in almost July. Yeah, so it's end of financial year on Friday. Probably keep the sale going for a bit longer, but we should have been on sale last week. It's my fault. $13 mat. 67 cents for stickers. What a steal. Do it, do it, do it. By the way, the holidays are 6 months away. Yeah? But it could be any day could be a holiday, Rainbow Flows. Every day is a holiday. It's how you choose to look at it. You could wait till Christmas, or you could have a holiday now. The price on that little bit of everything. Oh, no, that's not on that. Hold on. How much is? Oh shit. If there's anything that is like this is a disclaimer. If there's anything, I haven't checked them. Sales exceeded them. He did 50% off what the full price was. if there's anything, it will be like, we will not like go through with it. If it's crazy. $91 for the bundle. Maybe that's, if that's wrong, I have to look at it, but I think it should be fine. He would have checked it. Get cookbooks, physical cookbooks, mugs, travel mugs, water bottles, everything. This, oh my God, I'm so worried about these. Okay. See what this turns out like. If not, she has the toast. She has the toast. Nicole, can I please have my laptop for 2 minutes? Or for today's stream? I don't know about this recipe, guys. It's a bit dodgy looking. Look at this. I don't know. I might need to get the whisk out. Thank you. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Thank you very much. It's a bit like biscuit dough more than pancake batter. Yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it? Get the whisk out. There's no, I don't know about mixing, because with like gluten, you don't want to overmix it because it goes too much activating your gluten. But it's a bit strange. Did I get more milk? Grab some more milk and put more water in the kettle. Oh, well, look at that, guys. We're nearly out of oat milk, so we need to go to Costco. I might go on the way home from the airport when I take Nicole, so I don't. No, there's no evidence of how much I buy. there's no. What is it like? What do you got? Like a. There's no witnesses. That's the word. If I go by myself, there's no witnesses. It's a bit clumpy. Oh, it seems to be getting better now. It's a lot of milk. Hide the contraband, yeah. But we got a scam, like a dodgy payment a few months ago. And so we put up alerts that any payment that comes out of our account, we get alerted. And so we'll see. There's no hiding. Okay. Where's my flipper? Okay. Well, all right, I don't think that one's any good, but we'll see the other ones. Half a cup. It's just a bit lumpy for my liking. I really think low heat might do it better. So it said 1 egg, flour, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of milk. That's it. So I've added, the only thing extra is added more milk and a little bit of sugar. Because they kind of, like there's pancakes, there's not even any salt in them. That's wrong. So we're gonna add some vanilla and we're gonna add a little bit of salt. Salt is important for balancing flavour, enhancing the flavour. If you ever make bread and you forget the salt, it'll taste like nothing, it tastes like glue. Okay. Like this. That's not too bad. This is not really a proper spatula, a flipping spatula. So we'll get one of those. Wanted everything. It's a little complicated. All right, make a cup of tea. And if I was a spatula, where would I be? There we go. It's hidden. All right. Where'd that milk go? There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. Check them out. They're not looking bad. Looking okay. I don't want to feed her like slop or anything terrible. She's only, I think, only eaten one homemade thing I've had. Like I haven't really made anything. We haven't had cooked. Oh no, potato salad, steak, boring, and then buttered chicken. I think that's it. Yeah. So I've got pressure. There's a lot of pressure for me to make something good. We asked this question to Nicole, and I'm interested to hear what you guys think. If you were here for one meal, like if I could cook one meal or one dish for you, what would it be? If I came to your house for one day, or you came here for one day, one meal, what would it be? What would you like me to cook for you? I'm very interested. Okay. So this is the thing, I think the one we flopped. Okay, so this is not bad. Still a little bit uncooked because it's so fat. Pork. You want me to cook you pork belly? How? How would you like me to cook it? Kind of like a simple fried pan. Yeah? Does look like fried bread. Try to make sure it's fully cooked. One of your curries with naan. Thinking of a dessert. Thank you, Roselli. Like a buttered chicken or like a Malaysian curry. I could do that. You just like, gourd bowl, you just like pork belly? Have you seen me make pork belly yet? It's not something... Aussie desserts. You just want Aussie desserts, Kaz. Okay. Nicole, do you like berries? Banana? Berries? Okay. Maple syrup. A little bit? Okay. Okay, so we'll take these two off. Hainanese chicken you made? Yeah. Have you made it yourself? You've made it now, Stace, haven't you? Pavlova maybe? That really isn't a thing here. Interesting. I was more thinking of like, you guys are like a recipe that I've made, like that you've seen me make and you like want me to recreate that. But everyone's just like picking out random things. I like it. But it is interesting. I thought you'd be like, yeah, I want you to make me your fried rice or the carrot cake or something like that. That's the answers that I was possibly expecting. Just a luxurious food that I imagine you do way better job than I. Oh, I don't know about that, but thank you. Best day up. All right. Before we give Nicole these, let's just try. This will be the Molly version, the Molly one. Because I have frozen raspberries. Or a little bit of cream. Or just berries. Okay. I'll have a little bit of, where's the maple syrup? Okay. Maybe bao? Okay. My partner's allergic to soy and I'm allergic to most fish, so we tend to not be able to eat at Asian restaurants. Okay. That makes sense. So all soy, you're allergic to all soy? That would be hard. I had a girlfriend that, well, like I had a friend in college that she was allergic to, it was soy-induced exercise allergy. I don't know what exactly, I can't remember what it was, but she couldn't have anything with soy and then exercise for like, it was like 2 hours before she like exercised. She would get like hives and she would get really sick. And so soy lecithin is an additive, like I think a preservative, but it's in a lot of food. So basically she couldn't eat much other than fruit 2 hours before she went to the gym or played sport. Okay. So this is a Molly one. I'm going to try it out before. I'm the guinea pig, okay? And then a little bit of maple cream. And if I was some berries. My mother's allergic to soy lecithin. She lives in a different country, so I don't have to account for allergies and what. Nice. All right. Probably should have got the berries out earlier. What's your favourite topping on pancakes? Do you guys have one? Okay. Are you ready? I'm not a massive sweet person when it comes to desserts. Okay, so we're gonna take a bit of the pancake off. Looks like that. Oh. I don't know what's going on with the focus thing. There we go. So that's the pancake. It's kind of fluffy. I don't know. Try it on its own. Not bad. Definitely better with stuff. Oh. I don't know if they're the fluffiest pancakes. I still think they'll be okay. Hope they're okay. Okay. I'm just going to warm the berries a little bit. Exceed, I had porridge this morning, my oatmeal, at like 6:37. But I'll make him a plate as well. He can try it. Okay. Doesn't look as dry as some gluten-free. Yeah. I think should be all right. I just think the texture of the batter was a bit odd. Going to take the spatula away. Chuck that in the sink. Pre-packaged bread. Oh, I remember when, like years ago, when gluten-free products first came out. It was like eating cardboard. I think they've come a long way with the textural element, and I'm gonna try and add a touch more baking powder and see if that makes a difference. Sawdust. Clay had a baby. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see. Go here. Oil. I think the crispiness on the outside adds a nice touch, like a nice element. Because then it's softer in the middle and then crunchy on the outside. I think that's a benefit. All right, let's hope these fluff up a bit more. UDI is a brand that come a long way with their products. I love Shahs. Interesting, okay. UDI reminds me of UDI. Is it packet chips, like crisps? Is that UDs? UTI? No, that's a... Isn't there... So if you guys have seen Mad Men, there's a chip company. And I thought that that chip company was also available in, like, IRL. I can lift you up. I'm so nervous about serving these. Like, you guys think... I don't know if you think of me as a good cook. Sometimes I get nervous and I like imposter syndrome. I think I'm okay at cooking. But I hate serving things to people, other than like my family, because my family will give me, they're the biggest critics, and they'll tell me how it is, and I don't really care about my family. But giving food to anybody else, I like a huge disclaimer. I'm like, if you don't want to eat it, don't stress. Like I'm not, I get so sick about serving food to people. It makes me super uncomfortable. And I suppose you probably wouldn't expect that because I cook so much. But yeah, I just always am hesitant. Like if people are more worried if they don't like something to then eat it because even though they don't like it, I'd rather them tell me and not eat it. You know what I mean? Oh, that will be safe. So I think these ones will go to, I don't know, I've got to try a little bit of the side to see if they're actually better. I don't want to think that they're fluffier, but they actually taste metallic. What a surprise, looks good. Hey, Ann Potzler. Okay. Lift you up. You can show you what you wanna be. Look all right. Golden little crisp. I need to get, hey Google, add maple syrup and oat milk to my shopping list. I need to make my Costco list.
Okay, I added those two things to the list called shopping.
So berries, pancakes. Okay. There's a little mini pancake here. It's hot. Yeah, I think that's good. So I ended up putting like 4 teaspoons in of baking powder in total. Because he put in the recipe from Jamie Oliver, it says 1 heaped cup of gluten-free self-raising flour. And it says 250 grams. I did 250 grams. And for the proportion of the ratio of baking powder, like for 1 cup, you usually add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I needed way more. We're making almond meal, like ground almonds, almond flour cookies next. Okay, here we go. Ladies, lads and legends. Right. Okay, so the bottom pancake is the original, and then these are the ones with extra baking powder. She probably won't eat 3, let's be honest. But they're there if she wants. Okay. See, everything in me wants to add like some melted butter or something like something with dairy, like Greek yogurt or cream, ice cream or something with pancakes. Because I'm not an ice cream for breakfast type person, really. And then, do you want chocolate chips or sprinkles or anything? No, just some maple syrup. Okay. There we go. For the drizzle for chat, there we go. There we go, guys. There we go.
Delicious.
Hey, happy hump day. Thank you, Grumpy. All right, there's more syrup if you need. You don't have to eat it if it's gross. No stress. Grumpy, thank you for 44 months. That's incredible. Thank you very much. Thank you for continuing to support the channel. What can I get you? What ingredient? I can. Pickle juice. You're disgusting. Pickle juice. Thank you. I appreciate someone giving me a little bit of a challenge. Everyone's just been so easy on me. Thank you very much. Everyone's getting berries and chocolate and condensed milk. I don't think anyone's done condensed milk, but you guys need to go harder. Come on, Monday, give me a challenge. All right. And then we'll get some freak seed. I don't have any more berries, so you can have the leftovers of that. So Nicole's been gluten-free for about a month, she was saying. And it is a transition. There's things that you got to get used to, and then you've got to grieve the loss of flour, good pancakes, but hopefully we can find some good alternatives for her. I think Ixie would like banana. Massive banana fan, banana head. So the gluten-free cookie that I found is from my archive, I'll read the ingredients to you. I don't know when I last made them, but I remember that they were yummy. Where's me recipe? Good golly. Where'd I put it? Jalapeno ranch? No. Oh, it's right here. Are these avocado, honey, and rosemary pancakes? Tara, yep, that's exactly it. Yeah, perfect. Avocado, honey, rosemary. I nailed it. So the cookies are almond meal or almond flour, eggs, vanilla, cacao, oil, bicarb baking soda, honey, we could use maple syrup, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and some chocolate chips. Cool.
Delicious.
Welcome to Perth.
Welcome to
Claws
Perth,
and
where it's so cold you have to
whiskies.
microwave your pantry butter before you can spread it in your toast.
So, like, Nicole said to us when she came yesterday, like when we woke up this morning, she said she didn't expect it to be this cold. But that being said, when it did warm up, when it did warm up, like during the day, it was quite warm yesterday, but it was freezing in the morning. Like frosty. It was supposedly the coldest morning in, like, what was it for this time of the day, and for this time of the year, Claus? Like, it's not like in total the coldest day since 2016. Was it the coldest June? June date, but they were saying it was so cold for Perth. Coldest in 7 years on Monday. Damn. Or Exceed's getting a whole, like, it's a lot of banana on pancakes, but you'll like it. They taste right?
Yes.
Yeah?
They're definitely dense, but
Yeah. She said they're definitely dense, but I think that's how they have to, like, the more baking powder or leavening, gluten-free pancakes can't really be as fluffy. We'll have to play around, try some versions. But the risk you run is adding too much baking powder or baking soda, and they'll start to taste metallic. And, like, yeah. That succeeds. See if he likes it. Bum, bum. The people at my work always come to me, ask me about gluten-free things that we sell there, and are always happy to try snacks that I bring. Nice, that's cool. That's great. Having a majorly mild weather. So in Iowa, what is the temperature for you, Sylvan? Okay, let me just give these to Exceed. All right. Oh, it's too late. This, I don't know if it's this recipe. Until you add the eggs, the cookie dough is like, let me see. It's got butter. Yeah, so it's like basically an edible gluten-free cookie dough, if I remember correctly. But like I said, it's been a long time since I made it. We'll try. We did gluten-free. We did a gluten-free month last year, I think. Roselli will know, or one of the mods will know, or you guys remember more than I do. When was it? I did gluten-free. Bloody Romy. Okay, 2 eggs. Let me look. I want to change that. June or July. Okay. Thank you. No, it's too. So I'm just checking the merch sale, but I think that it will be fine. Okay. Yeah, so bundles, here we go. Hold on. How did that work out? A little bit of everything was 204, now 91. That is odd. $90, $40. The bundles are a little bit odd. They should be like maybe another another like $10 more. I'll have to check. Oh, I can do it now. I'll see what's happened. Don't look back in anger. But yeah, there's meant to be a 50% off merch sale. Let me check. So the bundles, it seems something's odd's gone on there. Products. Okay. It seems like they've got it's like 55%? I did tell Exceed bundles 55% off. Maybe that's it. So yeah, no, I think it's right. I think it is right. I think it's me. I think it is right. Because the bundles, if you buy more, you get a little bit off. So it must be right. Yeah. Yeah, so it is all right. Exceed, yep, it is, guys. You can go ahead. Go buy merch. It's right. I was just checking. There's a little bit extra for bundles because if you buy more, you get more discount. So yes, up to 55% off all merch. Go now. I want to see all your orders coming through. Wait, I'm confused with vegetarian month you did last July. Okay, It's all right. All good. I think gluten-free maybe was like January, February last year. Okay. I need to make a sign. I don't know if you guys can see. You see that? No. I'll have to make a sign. All right. So we need almond meal, eggs. I've got 2 eggs, vanilla bean paste, cocoa powder, baking soda. Okay? Tara, you've been around here for long enough. You should know my name. It's streamer extraordinaire. Okay? It's not streamer or streamer extremer. Amazing. Okay, bake almond flour, ground almonds, baking soda, cocoa powder. So they're chocolate, gluten-free chocolate chip. Let's go with that. Jules sent us Ghirardelli. So there's mini choc chips. I'm hoarding them, and the semi-sweet. They're my favorite. They're semi-sweet, and the mini baking chips. We've got Guilletard as well. I think we'll do a mix of whatever's left, whatever's open. Okay. I also haven't been here in several weeks. I don't. That doesn't bother me. But you should know my name. Molly. Okay. So, 2 cups of almond meal. We're not ground. Put your. We've preheated our oven like good kids. Organized. Almond meal, almond flour. Do you know the difference? Is there a difference to you? To me, there's not a huge difference. I don't really care that much. But in the name, there is. Sometimes it is important. So it's one of those things that I'd say in cooking, especially baking, you got to know the rules so then you know when to bend or break them, right? So meal tends to be coarser. So almond flour is made with blanched almonds. So the skins have been removed, whereas almond meal is coarser. It has the skins on it. Almond flour is used for more like softer, fluffier kind of macarons, whereas meal is a little bit denser, a little bit heavier, things like that. So I have a flour here because it's just coincidental, but you can use either for this. Okay. We'll go. 2 cups. Hey Google, what's the difference between almond meal and almond flour?
On the website bobsredmill.com, they say, the main difference between almond meal versus almond flour can be how fine the grind is, with almond flour being finer and almond meal being slightly coarser.
Yeah, but it's also the almond flour. From my understanding, almond flour is blanched almonds. So it's like a consistent color, whereas almond meal is like got the skins on, so it's like it's speckled with brown. Okay, we're gonna need some salt, a little bit of salt in here. Yeah. Turn the music back on. Like that. Okay. Vanilla bean paste. I think almond meal would be great for gluten-free cornbread texture. Yeah, but then you won't have the... Hold on, but gluten... Do you mean cornmeal with almond meal? Like together? You wouldn't substitute the corn meal for the almond flour, right? Because it's just an almond cake, right? Mine the same, so like in cornbread, instead of using plain flour, you would use almond meal. Yeah. I'm afraid to try either of them. I'm not allergic to almonds or any other nut for that matter, but I distinctly remember getting sick after eating an almond cake as a kid. Can't bring myself to eat almond pastries now. Stupid Garcia effect. Interesting. Explain to me, I've never heard the term Garcia effect, I don't think. So I'd love you to explain that to me. But I get what you mean, Grumpy. Sorry, not Grumpy. I read. Beware. Explain. I can completely understand because I'm the similar kind of thing with corn, like corn cake. But I would think like it's one of those things that you got to try. You have to like go with Jay, get Jay to order something, have a nibble of it, and slowly introduce yourself back. Because you're missing out on the world of almond croissants. They're the best. The Garcia effect is when you have an aversion to something that you associate with getting sick. Oh, okay, so I have the Garcia effect with corn cake, or corn, like cream corn. Yeah, like I got sick on that years ago. Okay. Right, so we need a quarter cup of cocoa powder, or you could use cacao powder. Just use 1 cup and just rough it. There we go. Cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg. A little bit of that. Spiced cookies. Just a little bit. Cinnamon, nutmeg. Cinnamon, ginger. Okay, baking soda here, half a teaspoon, just a little bit. Okay, and now we need 2 eggs and a quarter cup of coconut oil, butter, neutral flavored oil. Go here. So all I'm going to do, because the butter is quite cold at the moment and easier for it to be incorporated, I'm going to melt it. So all I do is just grab, oh, it's really cold. So 1/4 cup is half a stick of butter, if you're in North America. If you're a stick user. Melt that. "33 seconds. And it says about a couple of handfuls. That's how I used to write my recipes. A couple of handfuls of chocolate. Do you like milk or dark chocolate better? Dark, okay. Cool. Dark chocolate. We haven't added any, I think I want to add honey. I might add brown sugar instead. How much sugar does it say? It's 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup of honey. Okay. Butter. Also with this, because we're using melted butter, it's warm, we want to let that cool before we add the chocolate chips, because I've done this in the past. My butter was too warm and added everything in, added the chocolate chips melted. So either like mix it and get it in the oven straight away, or make sure your butter isn't too hot. What am I doing? I need a spatula. Right back. Okay, like this. So just make sure you're mixing this really well. Break up any big lumps. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like that. Right here. There we go. Okay, so we need brown sugar. I don't want it to be too sweet, so we'll see how we go. Double chocolate chip cookies, yeah. Chocolate chip. Rather than the word like double chocolate, I like saying chocolate chip. I think it's just a nicer. It just sounds cooler. Chocolate chip. Double chocolate. Nah, chocolate chip. But I'm not. Thank you for your merch order. Yeah, who is that? I'm gonna give you 4 entries into the Fiesta box. Or 5. Let's go 5. If you buy merch, you get 5 entries into the Fiesta. Is there a way to make cookies diabetic friendly? Which cookies? The chocolate chip cookies from the website or these ones? It really depends on when you say diabetic friendly, do you mean like low GI? Or I need to learn more about, diabetic cooking, because I get that question quite often, the ones from the website. So you can use sugar-free chocolate, like no-shoe chocolate. That's the sugar-free version. They won't, if you're substituting the sugars for sugar-free sugars, like a sucrin, or they won't have the same texture. But we could try it. Like if you want to redeem a gluten-free, not a gluten-free, like a diabetic-friendly cookie recipe, I can try and find, research, and we can create one. Because I'll need to be able to test it to be able to recommend something. Okay. Thank you so much to whoever bought the merch. Who was that? So we have up to 55% off merch sale at the moment. So jump over. It doesn't include shipping, unfortunately, but we can give you a sweet deal on merch. We want them out of our house, into your kitchen, into your house. Merch. Mike was recently diagnosed with type 2 and I'm trying to substitute a lot. Nice. I would love to be of help if I can. Maddie, thank you so much. We were just talking about our merch is on sale and now we've got a raid from you. Thank you so much. Hello everyone from Maddie's stream. Maddie raid. We're making gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. And we've just made some pancakes. How was your stream? A little bit of an introduction to who we are and what we do. My name is Molly. My husband and I co-create the stream. We recreate different foods from games, TV shows, or movies. Specifically, you guys at ESO, we've done a lot of ESO foods. But my focus is on approachable, fuss-free recipes you can make in your own home and help build your confidence. Hopefully you can use me as a resource. We can learn together, try new things. And this is our trailer. Maddie Pancakes and Cookies, best title. That's it. What did you get up to? Were you gaming? Were you cooking? So yes, so for those that have missed it, our mystery box is this Monday coming up, or Sunday night if you're in North America. So every sub, resub, if you gift subs, you get to choose an ingredient, 500 bits or $5 tips. You get to choose to challenge me. You can help me or hinder me with ingredients. So we'll pick like 6 ingredients, and I have a time limit to be able to cook from them. I'm gonna be challenged with a mystery box, and it's pretty easy at the moment. I'm saying that the ingredients everyone's chosen for me are very nice. So I'm looking for some challenges. And then also, if you've been aware, you've seen our merch before, we're doing up to 55% off sale. So that's everything from silicone mats, aprons, water bottles, travel mugs, stickers, bundles, cookbooks. Physical cookbooks are on sale as well. Everything is on sale except for the ebooks, because they're not physical. Yeah. Beware, thank you very much. Beware, I need 5 ingredients from you, please. For every merch order, you get 5 ingredients into there. Okay, so this is our mix. We're gonna add in our 1/4 cup of, hold on. There we go, I want the milk solids in there. So I was saying, like, this is edible cookie dough, gluten-free cookie dough, butter, almond flour, brown sugar, spices, so the little white chunks are in there, just lumps of almond flour that needs to be broken up. But let's have a taste. Pretty good. Pretty good. A little bit more sugar. Oh yeah. I think that's good. We'll give Nicole a taste. So you can eat this on its own, because we haven't added the eggs. So you can eat it on its own. Once you add the eggs, you could even eat it, but that's going to be our binding agent. There you go. I like that. A little bit of ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg in there. Cocoa powder, ground almonds, and now we're gonna add in our eggs. So it's nice to taste it so you can tweak any sweetness or changes you want before you add your eggs. Because I know there's a lot of people that are averse to eating, excuse me, averse to eating raw eggs. Just looking. Oh, my mum and grandma have left Colombia. Well, they've left my brother and baby. I think there'll be a lot of tears. Would have been a lot of tears. They're on their way home back to Australia. All right, I have another question. For rice roast baby, how long should I do brown rice for? So 4 minutes. You could try 5 minutes. See how you go. Just let it it won't really overcook. So I would probably start at 5 minutes and just let it depressurize naturally. Or you could do it for 6 minutes and then if it's still if it's still chewy, repressurize it and cook it for another minute at a time. Nicole, what do you think? Yeah? Sounds really good. Okay. So this is our mix. Great questions. Thank you, Grumpy. So beware, I need six ingredients from you, please. Oh no, five ingredients for the mystery box if you'd like. Thank you so much for your order. Look at that. Oh, you can't even see. Yes. Maddie, thank you for being here. You didn't tell me what you did on stream. Okay. Choc chips. It does look like a bowl of poop. Good poop. I'd be a bit worried if your poop was that dark though, to be honest, crazy. Is the cookie recipe diabetic friendly? Thinking of making it for my mum. If you wanted to, instead of brown sugar, you could do like an artificial sugar, then yeah, like use a dark chocolate with low sugar. I think depending on what you consider, I don't know the macros or the makeup of this, but it's almond flour, eggs, vanilla bean paste, cocoa powder, butter, baking soda, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, depending on your sweetener of choice, and if your chocolate chips. I did redeem a diabetic friendly dishes. Thank you very much. I will have a look and see if I can do some testing for you. Yeah. So the recipe is 2 cups of almond meal, ground almonds, 2 eggs, half a teaspoon of teaspoon of vanilla bean paste, a quarter of a cup of cocoa powder, a quarter of a cup of butter, half a teaspoon of baking soda, a quarter to a third of a cup of honey, brown sugar, your sweetener of choice. Then I did half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of ginger, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and then some chocolate chips. So good. I think that looks good. Look at that. Have a taste now. They're cookies. Oh yeah. That's like brownie batter, no joke. That is excellent. Nicole, do you want to try this? I think that's really good. I haven't made this recipe in such a long time. Yeah? She was saying, yep. That was all the reaction, yep. Cookie sheet. This. Bang. Oh, we get to use our cookie scoops. Gonna find them. If I was the cookie scoops, where? Oh, there they are. Okay, so I think we'll go with the medium size. So we gifted these from Jules of Cal from our Amazon wish list. 3 sizes. So I think we'll use the middle one. Keen for bigger size cookies. It's like gluten-free. I'm going to call them gluten-free brownie cookies, I think. Like that. Gluten-free poop cookies. Spread them out generously. Because I forget how much they spread. So see, the cookie scoop is so good because it portions it out really well. One kiss This is on the table. Like that. I'm going to have one in this corner. So 3, 6, 9. I'd say 12 cookies. I don't want to. Let's go there. 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 Shuffle that along a bit. Or maybe 11 cookies. So a baker's dozen is one more than a dozen. What's one less than a dozen? Just 11. Just the cookie scoops you can get in your local kitchen store, Amazon. Amazing. They're so good quality, Jules. They're so good. Okay, and then the piece de resistance for these cookies is just a lazy dozen. Oh, I like that. A lazy dozen. Okay. So, it seems to be really dark. The cocoa that I use is Dutch processed, so it's really dark. But just chuck some choc chips in there, okay? Or some even better chocolate chunks. But this gives you really pretty cookies. What brand of cocoa? It's just the Woolies one, I think. I really like the richness, but it does make everything really dark looking. Look at that. All right, into the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. We'll keep an eye on it. I'm just going to update the recipe. So, butter. Half teaspoon cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, dark chocolate. So it says mix everything except the chocolate until well combined. Stir in the chocolate. Drop tablespoons into a lined tray. Cook for 12 to 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit. Eat hot or gooey. Eat hot for a gooey chocolate texture, or let them cool on the trays, then store from the freezer because then they're chewy. In case I miss it, scroll up to see what I did today. If you want to repost, if that's okay. I don't scroll up. I can't. I don't have a mouse to scroll up. Thank you. Today was fun. A little this, a little that. Started the day. Hey, thank you very much. Started the day with better Taco Bell crunch wrap with eggs, cheese, bell pepper, and bacon. Oh. Then some ESO. Then I ate lunch. Black bean burger with sliced tomatoes, onion, pepper jack cheese, and crispy. Oh, that sounds amazing. So, do you eat vegetarian, Maddie? Or do you just like black bean burgers? No? Okay. That sounds really good. And you finished Jedi Survivor. Do you recommend it? Exceed and I were talking about getting it, but I heard that it was a little bit buggy on PC. Is that all cleared up now? Love it. Okay. Fab. I like black bean burgers too. I don't know if I've ever had a black bean burger. I've had black bean brownies and they were trash. I'm not going to lie, they were not good. Black bean brownies, not very good. They were The avocado brownies were better. They weren't too bad, but I'll just stick with my regular Miss Molly brownies. I have some in the freezer right now. So, do you make the black bean burger patties yourself, or do you buy them? Because I'd be down to try it. I'm always interested to try new foods, even though I think that I may not like them. Like I'm excited to be proved wrong. Pre-made patty, okay. This is where we need Nido Burrito. She's our resident vegetarian in Australia, or someone to recommend me like vegetarian products or vegetarian recipes. Okay, let's clean up. Okay. I buy the patties my best friend liked. They're slightly spicy. She was vegetarian, so I had them on hand. Oh, lovely. That's good. Good on you. That's very nice of you. Okay. It's nearly cookie time. So we've done pancakes and we've done cookies. What do we do? I think I'm going to do, for the end of stream, I'm going to make, do a recipe test for chai syrup. Okay? So this is a recipe that I'm coming out with soon, but I just want to make sure that I have it locked down, and maybe we can, if Nicole wants to be involved, to taste the versions, because I love spiced coffee, brown sugar, cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, but maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I made a syrup and to put that in my coffee, and that was phenomenal. So I was thinking maybe we try that, because then you can have it in tea, you can have it in warm milk, you can drizzle it on ice cream, and it's like a really versatile chai syrup. You want to move it there? So what? Crazy? You want to see the cookies? There you go. I'll pop these back. Oh, they look good. Homemade chai syrup. Beware, I need 5 ingredients for you. Thank you for your merch order. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They do look good. Lila, welcome back. Oh man, they're not spreading too bad. They're actually puffing up very nicely. Boba is so good. I love how it just pops in your mouth. Well, boba doesn't pop in your mouth. It's chewy, but you have the popping balls. They pop in your mouth. Boba is made with tapioca. It's chewy. The popping pearls pop. Is that what you mean? Or do you like the chewy ones? Never tried boba. My niece loves it. I like it. But I only like... I'm a bit of a nervous Nelly sometimes, ordering something if I've never had it, because then I might not like it. So I'd like to, like green tea. We were talking about this yesterday, matcha. Everyone tells me that matcha is so amazing and so lovely. Everyone loves matcha, but I think it tastes like grass. So I'm interested to try more matcha products, matcha flavors, or like go to bubble tea matcha or whatever. Get boba tea matcha bubble tea. But I'm terrified that I won't like it, and then I'll have like a big drink that I have to drink. Cole sells matcha now. How does it sell it? In a just matcha powder, or in a set? I'm thinking of popping bubbles. Nice. I like them too. Okay. How long was that? Has that been 10 minutes? It looks so good. Look. This was something that I wasn't expecting to be as good as it's turned out to be. Because like I said, I haven't made this recipe in at least 3 years. And I think that I'm going to probably put it on the website. Rolls, I think I saw it. Matcha rolls? I don't know what you mean. Like a matcha roll. not the drink. Like in a dessert. No, I'm confused then. Rolls, yeah. No, I'm confused. It was in a dessert, not a powder or tea form. Roselli, do you know how long they've been in the oven? I've seen matcha bread. Okay. But is it any good? And Potsdam. If I'm going to invest in matcha to then make matcha bread, will it taste any good? Does it taste like grassy bread? I would never buy matcha bread, just letting you know it exists, okay? All right, we get ya. All right, let's try. So until Rosalie gives us the time, we'll make this. So chai powder. Hey Google, turn on Alexa. I'm gonna halve the recipe so that we can make sure it's all good. Okay, so you want half a cup. You put them in 10 minutes ago. All right. I think they're ready to come out now then. They're beautiful. Look at that. Dang. Who knew gluten-free cookies look so good? Okay. They're very hot. I just want to break one open to see if they're cooked. Gorgeous. Okay. Which one can you guys see? Let's go with this one. No, I think they need a little bit longer. I don't know. Oh, yum. Oh shit, they're so good. Look at that.
Delicious.
Delicious. Where's the focus point? Hold on. Look at that. Gluten-free, baby. Look at that. So you can eat them and they're like that, or like when they're warm and gooey, or you can freeze them and they're kind of like chewy. They flatten as they cook slightly. All right, we'll give this to Nicole, see what she thinks. The chocolate, the more chocolate you add in there and the type of chocolate will make them sweeter. But the batter itself is good. Yeah? So they're really good. Look at that. Yum. I think that's what you want in a cookie, let alone a gluten-free cookie. They're kind of chewy on the outside, soft and fudgy in the middle, kind of like an ultimate brownie. See, gluten-free doesn't need to be boring. Pity my pancakes didn't turn out like that. They're light. Had these do with a darker, slightly bitter chocolate. I think they're nice. It's not overpoweringly sweet. They're really good. Did you like the amount of chocolate? Do you want a whole one? Not right now. She's just eaten. They'll be even better as they cool. Oven off. Like I've eaten a quarter of a cookie, and I would say one, like they're quite rich. One would be enough. I don't know. So we made 3, 6, 9, 11 cookies. Just put that one there, and it looks like perfect pair. They didn't spread too much. So if you look at the scoop, they've probably spread like 30%, I would say. Lovely. And then they've deflated slightly already, and they'll probably deflate a little bit more because they lack the gluten structure to keep them puffed. But they're not heavy, they're not dense, which I like. You could add, instead of almonds, I think would be really great with them because they're chocolatey, would be adding ground hazelnuts, would give you like a Nutella style cookie. I think that would be fantastic. Hey Google, add hazelnuts to my shopping list. I think we should try that.
Got it. I added hazelnuts to the list called shopping.
Yeah, hazelnut would be wonderful because I have a gluten-free cake, like a flourless cake, chocolate cake that uses almonds, but I also make it with hazelnuts, and that is phenomenal. Very similar. Maybe macadamia as well. I don't know if they do like a macadamia meal, like ground macadamias. I don't know if that's a thing. I've never seen it. Maybe you guys are familiar with it. I've never seen it, but it would be really expensive. Macadamia nuts are very expensive. I wonder what a drop of bitter almond extract would do. Maybe good. Yeah, I think that'd be beneficial if you like that almond flavour. They're nutty, but I wouldn't say they're overwhelmingly almond. It's not like marzipan or something where you've got that almond extract, or even like a sugar cookie where they have the almond extract. They're really intense. Oh, you're thinking nut pieces. Yeah, okay. The only issue that I think about with the nut pieces is you add density, and so they will drag the cookie down and they won't rise as much. The more add-ons you have and the heavier they are, they'll either sink to the bottom or they'll make the cookie collapse, I wonder if. But it might be something that you guys want to try in your house if I release a recipe. I have to take some photos. I'll make an instructional video on them. But they're good, very good. Did you know that there's such a thing as watermelon seed flour? No. Simple Meals makes a gluten-free graham cracker that uses it. Has anyone tasted it? Watermelon seed flour. Considering seedless watermelons are predominantly sold in Australia, I don't know if there's many watermelon seeds around, is there? So is that a byproduct of using watermelon juice? They have the seeds. They're like, let's grind this down. Hey Google, what does watermelon seed flour taste like?
On the website onsetworldwide.com, they say watermelon seed flour is a bright white color, has a mild sweet flavor, and is high in protein.
Okay. I had the same thought about mostly seedless watermelon. Last year, my auntie gave us a watermelon that she grew at her house. And it was so lovely because there's something so wonderful about eating something that you've grown or like your family have grown. Like this pumpkin, I keep forgetting that it's there. I need to make something with pumpkin. But my auntie gave me a watermelon and it was so flavorful. However, it was almost inedible because it had so many seeds in it. Like the seeds ruined the experience because we're so used to modified watermelons these current, times that we don't remember how we grew up with watermelon seeds and we used to spit them at each other like my brothers and I. But we're so lucky now that, it's going back to a watermelon with seeds in it. It's not a good experience. But the flesh was so lovely. So we ended up blending it up, I think, and she strained the watermelon and we just had watermelon juice. So that was like better than anything. I remember growing up with the seeded ones. I prefer the seedless. Oh, I don't know who prefers the seeded ones. Maybe the flavor, kind of like tomatoes, where heirloom tomatoes, older varieties tomatoes have more flavor. The more they've been modified and improved, the flavor is decreased. Maybe watermelons like that. Old school watermelons are just better. We just don't realize because we're just being used to the changed ones. Graham cracker is really good. It uses a mixture of watermelon, cashew, sunflower, and flax flowers. Okay. And you've made this yourself, Sylvan? Okay. Porridge, I like almond and I like marzipan as well because I love amaretto, the liqueur, almond liqueur. It's really nice with the cocktail. I prefer seeded. Seedless have no flavour. Yeah, see? I thought there'd be someone. Have you heard of mesquite pod flour? Never. Mesquite pod flour reminds me of mesquite, like making mesquite in, is it whiskey? Mesquite, like a smoking wood? Amaretto is lovely. No. This is one that's pre-packaged brand. Oh, so it's a pre-packaged graham cracker mix. A graham cracker mix that's got watermelon, cashew, sunflower, and flax. Interesting. Maybe that might be something that Jules wants to try. It's a desert tree. Mesquite is a desert tree. Okay. And there's pods that they ground into flour. Interesting. Yeah, smoke for liquors. And you get mesquite smoking, liquid smoke. I have hickory and you can get mesquite as well, I think. Okay, I'm just going to quickly make this. So, half a cup of brown sugar, like that. Okay, and now we're going to add in, where's my measuring spoons? Got your dumb friends. There we go. And then the kettle, it's cooled down now, but I just need warm water just to melt the sugar. Okay, 1/4 cup of water. Okay. 1/4 cup of water. And I've got to write this, remember, write this all down. Okay, so brown sugar, chai syrup, okay? So brown sugar is going to give you that caramelly molasses flavour. It's going to be really nice with your spices. It just adds richness. Then we're going to add in cinnamon, And ideally, you would let this steep for a few hours. You can warm, like simmer it on the stove if you want. Ideally, fresh ground spices would be the best thing, but we don't always have them. I'm lazy. I don't want to grind spices if I don't need to. That will give you the more potency. Okay, so cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cardamom, allspice, a little bit of salt, just to balance, enhances the flavour, but also balances the sweetness. And then we want a little bit of clove. Okay, so half a cup, quarter of a cup brown sugar, water. Ooh. Cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, nutmeg, allspice, and then clove. Okay, that's it. Okay, where's my spoon? It's there. All right. So it's going to sit at the top. You know, I want one of those little, I've seen people have those little, like a frother, a milk frother, where they like hold it and it froths. I want one of them. I don't know where to get it from. I don't even know what they're called. An electric frother stick? Frother wand? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? A frother wand. I need a little mini, where's my mini whisk? There it is. Frother whisk, is that what it's called? Where do I get one of those? Because that would be good here. Kind of like somehow like submerge, wet the spices so that they go to the bottom. There we go. Amazon has them, okay. All right, let's have a taste. Yeah, but this doesn't do as good a job. I want a whisker. $8 electric immersion blender. I have an immersion blender, yeah, but I want a mini thing that's like battery powered to go zzz, and it froths your milk. I've seen someone do it on Instagram. I have two of them, one for coffee, one to whisk scrambled eggs. Dope. Rosalie, was it expensive? Let's grab some milk. We'll use this. Froth it. Oh, good thinking of the. Okay. I had a. There it is. This is the one I made last time, so I should probably do a little taste test comparison. Problem is the spices sink to the bottom, so I don't know. USB powered, okay. Just vibrates right. It doesn't spin. No, I think they spin 3 levels of power. Damn. How long does the charge last, Roselli? Or do you put it in like a docking bay? Three levels. Oh. 24 posting in all things shopping. Okay. 20. It's going to be like 40 Australian. I need one. So I'm going to try this on its own and then applying heat to it, like simmering it in the saucepan. And I think that will intensify the flavour. Okay, so we're going to try. $2.50 at IKEA. It's not nearby, but the problem is, y'all can feel me. I'll go to IKEA for a $2.50 thing and I'll walk out with $250 worth of stuff. Let's be honest. Okay, little pots. Because IKEA, I think the shipping, they've got like a minimum on shipping. You guys are getting me so excited. It comes with 3 whisks, a spring balloon and a hook. Oh, really? How big is it? Is it like, I want something that's like the size of this whisk or like a bit bigger, like, you know, like that big. You know, the whisk is like that big and like, I don't want something that, I'll just use my immersion blender if I need it to do something big. But I just want something small. Small. Probably a week of daily egg whisking use. Okay. Keep it plugged in most of the time. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Now, first milk. Using oat milk. And then we'll go with, for that amount, maybe like a teaspoon. Let me know if you want one. Of course I want one. But I gotta... Let me have a look at the photo. Okay. So this is the syrup with warm water and spices, no heating applied. Okay. Okay. Put that in there. Give it a little whisk. It's a baby to my immersion blender. Okay. That size. A bit more. Oh, it's so good. I don't. Holy chipotle. That is good. Yum. Okay. So I think I'm going to double the amount of everything, but less water. Okay, so I'm going to add another half cup of brown sugar, because I want to make it more more concentrated. And it's the issue we're having. So when you put your brown sugar in, you want to compress. And then there's something about brown sugar, and when it does this, like, it's like that kinetic sand. There's just something so satisfying about it. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah. So now we're going to try it in here. I haven't doubled the amount of spices, just the amount of sugar. I'm going to add a little bit of pinch of another bit of salt. I think the salt is important. See how thick it is? Okay. So that's just oat milk. Okay. Ooh, sweeter, not as much spice. So it's really yummy. But I still think we need to kick up the spice. Let's taste the nutmeg. Okay, so we're going to double everything. So another half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cardamom. I don't know if I want to double the cardamom. I think I might. Allspice. And clove. Looking at Australian Amazon at the moment, it seems to be $20 for the USB powered ones. Do you want to post them in Discord and I'll have a look in 2 seconds? Okay. This is real syrupy. But I really think that we need to apply heat to it. Oh, drip, 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 drip. Okay, that looks good. Okay, gonna get rid of this. Okay. Oat milk. It's really good with oat milk. Okay. I think maybe that might be enough. We'll see. So that was like half a teaspoon in this amount. Oh yeah. I'll just do it to taste. We'll have to try it with coffee later. I don't need coffee and sugar now. Now we're going to apply heat to it. So I really want to do this slowly and carefully. Okay. Dang, Australia prices are high. Yep. The cost of living and everything, it's all relative. Everyone earns higher wages. But yes. Yep, the cost of living here is pretty crazy. Okay. And import as well. A lot of things that come in from other countries, imported to Australia from the US, import tax. Alcohol is one of those ones that is like 50% taxed. Alcohol tax is crazy. Okay. We're just going to increase a little bit of heat to warm it up, to dissolve the sugar, but I don't want to cook it too much. You could add more water and then dissolve, like, what's the word? Like, not render it. What's the word? Words, English. Cook it down by evaporation is also known as 50% cute, depending on ABV, our alcohol tax, 80%. Oh, really? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking. Reduce. That's it. Reduce it down. All right, well, Big Daddy Porridge. If yours is that high, then I don't know what I'm talking about. And where are you in? Are you in the US for your alcohol tax to be 80%? Wow. I thought that was 80%, but maybe 50%. Sorry, but maybe I am incorrect. Nordic countries have insane alcohol taxation plus state monopoly. Finland. Okay. Wow. There we go. The risk that you run with something like this is because you have so much spice free floating, you have that in your drink, like you're going to introduce that to your drink. It is going to sink to the bottom, but it might be something that you don't like. So you can use whole spices, or you can strain it out. I would let it sit for at least a day or two and then strain it if you wanted to allow the spices to infuse their flavour. Yeah, I get what you mean. Higher the ABV, the higher the taxation. Makes sense. Is that in an effort to get people to avoid drinking? See, it's thinned out quite a lot. It's not as syrupy because we've dissolved the brown sugar. Kind of looks like a molasses. Yeah. So it's more concentrated because we've doubled the amount of sugar, spices, but we've kept the water content the same. So it's going to be more intense flavour. You need to use less of it. And then you can tweak the spices if you want. No clove, you can remove that. If you want more cardamom, more nutmeg. Okay. Yum. Okay, last but not least. Oat milk. It's depending on how sweet you like it. So you can drink it as a chai, but I like to have, reduce it the amount, so maybe half the amount now, and have it with coffee or tea. So this would be a class as a chai latte because chai lattes don't actually have tea in them. Or you could have a chai tea, which is spices with tea. Or you could have a dirty chai, which is coffee and this, which is really nice. Okay. But I think that's it. I think that's. Then all you need to do, I don't know how hot this is. You think it will melt? Melt my jug. Tim's right. This is just a Wilton squeeze bottle. And you can keep this, because it's just sugar, water and spices, you don't need to refrigerate it. I wouldn't say, I don't think you do. And then just keep it at room temperature next to your coffee machine. Hey Peter, welcome back. Like that. And that's it. Oh, it's a bit warm. There we go. Love it. So I'll test it on Exceed and maybe Nicole if she wants, and see if we need any tweaking. I think it's just the quantity of spices or the ratio of spices. I think it's delicious. Okay. It's added in the title, mega merch sale, up to 55% off. Oh! Thank you. Who was that? Thank you for your order. Heck yeah, mega merch sale. Up to 55% off merch. Bundles are on sale for 55% off. We want to get the merch out of our house, into yours, into your home. Water bottles, aprons, mugs, everything on sale except for ebooks. Guys, full aprons, they're double-sided, double the apron. So you've got black on one side, above average Mollytopian. We do ship to USA. And then they're red with the Molly logo, like that. It's hard to see, but when you're in person, it looks really cool. This comes in a half apron, like the one I'm wearing, but I'm not doing a good example. So it's look like that. They're double-sided, they're really thick, really great quality. So one side that, and flip it over. Molly logo here. Like that. This has been in the sun. Then you have the water bottles and mugs. Big fan in our house. Our travel mugs, like this. Travel mugs. You can have a lid or you can use them as an insulated wine cup or beverage. They're all insulated, double walled. And there's a water bottle as well. Let's see where I've put my water bottle. I think they're that. Cookbooks. First things first. This one will sit up. Second edition, so the newest version. And then all in together. Slow cooker, pressure cooker, or get all of them, a bit of everything. Helps support my stream, helps support me. It's tipping me for doing a good job. And then you get some goodies in your house too. And we have stickers, water bottles, aprons, silicone mats. Everything everybody needs in their house. One or two. There you go. Or you can get a bundle with both of them. 50% off at the moment. Amazing. Get them in your house. Exclamation mark merch. Sale on now. Do it, do it, do it. If you have any questions, like me to show you inside or answer any questions about the merch, let me know. Let's check out our cookies. Cool, they haven't deflated too much. Look at them. Yes. Look at that. I'm very happy with them. Okay. Oh. Look at them. Melty chocolate. Yeah, they turned out really well. Yeah, unfortunately, the shipping is something we can't deal with. That's why we're given a larger discount on the items. And something, yeah, you're telling me, definitely telling me. You can always try and find someone who's in the US and you both ship together and then like split it or something. The shipping is out of our control, unfortunately. There is the shipping option, like a cheaper shipping option. I think it's air. You don't get tracking, but we've never lost anything. I mean, I wouldn't mind paying the whole price if the shipping buttheads didn't get a cut. So, paying full price on the thing and get free shipping. I understand that. You can pay that if you want, but it still gets a cut. Like we still have to pay the shipping ourselves. So, yeah, we did try and increase the cost of the items and then do free shipping. But then I know it sounds better in your head because you're getting free shipping, but you're paying more for the items and it's included anyway. But I understand how in your head, like, because I feel the same way. You're paying $100, but you're getting free shipping compared to you paying $50 and you get $50, like the shipping costs $50. Yeah, I get it. I get it. All right. Yes. So today, what we did: gluten-free cookies, chai syrup recipe testing, and our gluten-free pancakes. They're okay. I don't think they were fabulous, but I think, you know, could have been worse. Could have been worse for sure. Okay. Okay. Let's go over to right now. Hey, Minnow. You're not leaving. You're gonna stay put. It's good, Minnow. It's good to see. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Mariceli. Stick around. We are going to send you off over to. Let's go to someone who's cooking, someone new, someone a little bit lower down, so we can give them some love, boost their numbers. It's always a really nice thing when you get rated. When you're first starting, I think I remember it's a nice confidence boost, and let's have a look. Wow, Bourbon Street, oh my gosh. No worries. Thank you, Godball, thank you for being here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. Remember the merch sale, if you're up for it. I would appreciate checking the website out, see if there's anything for you. Also, you've still got time to be involved you got 2 more days to be involved in the fiesta. So the 2 people who ordered merch, if you want to tell me your 5 ingredients each, or 5, you can do multiples or whatever. But subbing, resubbing, gifting subs, tips and cheers all go into the Fiesta box. I think we might do a theme next month. We'll see. Barbies in a dishwasher. We could do that. I don't know. No, that's not English. Foodie Andy. Oh, Banzai Merlin. Let's do that. I think this is it. Banzai Merlin. Yeah. All right. Copy and paste the recall message. Can't finalise order. PayPal seems to be uncooperative. That's no worries. Give it time and we'll celebrate you in Discord and we'll celebrate you on Monday. Thank you for everybody for the merch orders. Thank you for being here. Please copy and paste a raid call message. So, next stream, Fiesta Mystery Box Challenge. It's going to be hard. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good one. I think you guys they were hard last month. I think this one might be a bit more fun and interesting. 4 days, 20 hours. So it is on Monday, Sunday night if you're in North America. Thank you for those who have contributed to today's stream and made it a good week. Flossie for 16 months. Liz gifted to Jewel of Cal. Grumpy Gamer for 44 months. Claws and Whiskers for 32 months. Maddie rated. Beware My Brain bought merch. And there was also another merch order. And Big Daddy Pirates, if you're putting an order through, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Everybody, hope you have a great week and weekend. Copy and paste a raid call message, and we're going to go and see Banzai Merlin. Take care, brush your hair, be good to yourself and those around you. See ya.